Hi guys, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with AC Milan. We're going to be taking on Cagliari in just a moment, but a little review. Juventus have already came back from the winter break, and as you can see, a 7-1 victory over Benevento in Turin. Clearly they're coming back with some intent. Lazio as well, 2-1 winners at Novara. Cotrone did manage to score from the penalty spot, so he continues good form. But Lazio unfortunately picking up the 3 points. That now leaves them on 42. 6 ahead of us. Obviously we have the game in hand, and Roma also 6 ahead of us at the moment. Roma today host Bologna, who are down in 13th place. 2 draws and a win in our previous meetings against Cagliari. Hopefully we can go away and win here. We are 1-2-3 favourites, so the media expects us to win big time. The squad, pretty much we're just going to keep the squad the same. It'll be Donnarumma, Calabria, Bonucci, Romagnoli, Barreca, Locatelli, Kessie, Biglia, Chiesa, Sani and Silva. So we're just going to go with that exact same way we've been playing recently. We just want to try and keep some momentum going. As I say, the winter break obviously has just been, so we want to come back from that strong. A weird formation a little bit, using the sweeper here from Cagliari. 3 at the back and a diamond, 2 wide fullbacks, 3 central midfielders to combat our 3 central midfielders and 2 up top. So passionately just going to say we've been on a good run, go and press me. And then we're just going to encourage the team. Silva plays it to Kessie to kick off, and then Biglia to Romagnoli. So hopefully we can get a victory here over Cagliari, as I say. Keep the pressure up. We've got a hell of a title race actually. 3 or 4 or 5 teams actually in this one. Roma, ourselves, Lazio, Juve, maybe even Fiorentina. So it's going to be an interesting second half of the season. Napoli as well actually kicking about in there. They're away at Sassuolo obviously today. Boring opening 15 minutes or so here. Andre Silva has a bruised ankle apparently. 2 shots for us, 1 for them, but no actual highlights to show. Come on. Pescara ahead at Chievo. Fiorentina ahead at Spal. Napoli ahead at Sassuolo, but nothing of interest happening here at Cagliari whatsoever. Calabria giving it away now. It's back to Seppi. Seppi plays it long for Cagliari. Picked up easily by Bonucci. Go on Locatelli. Down the line on the right. Chiesa picking it up now. Put a good ball in, son. Chiesa stands it up very, very deep. Ugh, and it's hit the frame of the goal. Sani picks it up, but I think, yeah, it won't come to anything there. So really still nothing much happening. Sagarini now will try and play it into the box. It's a terrible cross. Easily away by Locatelli. Go on Chiesa. Right, let's break. Andre Silva now. He's got Sani as well. Kessie trying to get forward. Silva racing into the box on the angle. Sani arriving at the back stick. And there's the easiest goal we'll ever score. It's actually going to go down as an own goal. I think Sani must have hit it off the post. It's come back and hit the back of the goalkeeper and in. But we'll take it no matter how it goes over the line. 1-0 to Milan. Excellent counter-attack. Horrible free kick actually from a Cagliari point of view. As Sassuolo equalise against Napoli. We're going to go into the break here. We've not had a shot on target yet, but we are still ahead. And Napoli actually have the lead back against Sassuolo. I'm going to assertively tell them not to get complacent. Got 4 bookings as well, so let's maybe switch some of them around. Calabria can come off for Darmian, I suppose. Romagnoli can come off for Caldara. And we'll tell Barreca and Locatelli to cool it on their tackling. Okay, and that's what we'll do into the second half. Just again, I'm going to encourage them. Barella coming forward from Cagliari. What a challenge by Frank Kessie. Sani picking the ball up. I'd love to keep Sani actually. I don't think we're going to be able to. We don't have the financial clout. Perhaps if we can get him on loan for another season, that would be excellent. Throw in from Muru now. Capitelli, Muru, Sagarini, Barella. Good ball to Ibarbo actually. Pokes it back out wide. Chiesa does well to come back and get it. Muru trying to press him. Goes back to Donnarumma. Can he... Oh, yes. Given lots of time here to play it. He goes long looking for Andre Silva. Can't win the header, but it should be picked up by Chiesa. It is indeed. Oh, he switches it to Sani. It's a lovely ball. Sani racing forward. He's got Barreca as well outside him. It goes to Barreca. Can he return it to Sani? He can indeed. Sani now in the box. Cuts it back. Kessie arrives. It's a terrible shot. Comes back to him and it's another terrible shot. Not good from Frank Kessie. He's a weird player, Frank Kessie. He'll score the only goal in a vital win against a massive team, and then he won't turn up against absolute dross. We'll go for Çalhanoğlu just now, as Andre Silva hits the bar there, just behind our tactic screen. The Barbo picking it up now. And tries to play it across, but it's easily cut out. We still have net the target. We've had 11 shots, all off target. I'm just telling him to concentrate now as Donnarumma kicks it long towards Silva, probably headed away by... Oh dear, they've all just left it. Silva's in. Don't really know what happened there. Didn't even seem to have a shot. It just seemed to cannon off the keeper. And Barbo keeps it in now. Barella's ball forward, easy for Caldara. He goes long towards Silva again. He's not going to get this. Salomon will pick it up. Back to Seppi, plays it long. Okay, so there's clearly still something to happen here. It's not Silva's chance that was the main feature of this. Barreca picks her up, plays a terrible ball. Salomon playing it forward now with Barbo, nods her on. Here's Keane picking it up. Good challenge, Locatelli. Caldara goes long again. Silva's in. Come on, finish it, son. Silva's forced wide. Can he cut this back? Holds on to it. Oh, he tried a shot and it was a good save by Seppi. And it's still 1-0. Was that the first shot on target? I think it was. That's Çalhanoğlu's corner headed away. Sane now. Back to the Turk, but not much happening. Roma still at 0-0. They're now down to 9 men. Wonder if Bologna can break through there as Cagliari press for an equaliser. Muru throws it towards Keane, picked off by Çalhanoğlu. Long towards Silva. Right, let's hit them for a second on the break here. Silva holds it up for ages. Chiesa, not an easy touch, but it was a terrible pass. Muru losing it back to Chiesa. Çalhanoğlu, we've got to score here. Come on, surely. Andre Silva trying to slip it in. De Sena gets it away. Bonucci's header was a shocker. Barbo playing it in behind. Come on, Caldara. We're making hard work of this. Not a good ball by Donnarumma now. Barella. I've got a horrible feeling about this. Here's Keane. He's in. Shoots off. It's a shocker of a shot, thank God. Can't even tell him to tighten up. Can now. And it looks like Napoli are nicking the 3-2 win at Sassuolo. Fiorentina 2-0 at Spal. And Roma look to be dropping points at home to Bologna. De Sena's throw in. Pinched and it's over 1-0. Well, it was not an excellent performance, but I'm going to say well done. It was 3 points in the bag, another clean sheet. Never really troubled at the back. And Roma dropped 2 points. So we're now 4 behind Roma, I think. We are indeed. We're 3 behind Lazio, 4 behind Roma. We are 3 clear of Juventus, 2 clear of Fiorentina, and we're ahead of Napoli on goal difference at the moment. So it's a really, really tight league this season. We've got Sampdoria away next, working round about the same space of the table as Napoli. Torino have just went there and beaten them. Hopefully we can do the same. Inter struggling in the league this season. They were down there in 12th, I think, or 13th or something. Well behind the team above them as well. They've had a shocker of a start to the season. Probably still can't pinch any of their players, mind you. Juve beat Bari 5-1 in the first round of the Italian Cup. Our Italian Cup first round game actually comes after the next league game, which is a bit weird. Everybody else playing just now, it seems. Roma at home to Frosinone. Pescara have knocked out Lazio, and that's interesting. Roma 4-1 over Frosinone. Napoli are at Sampdoria. If they can knock them out, hopefully. Serie A fixture. Inter beat Verona 1-0. Sampdoria have actually knocked out Napoli, which sadly might give them a boost ahead of this fixture. They want him on loan. Nah, we've had an offer for him as a first team player. It's not important, but it's nice to say he's not going to go on loan as rotation if we've already have a first team offer. Right, it seems like not much is happening. We've had a couple of bids actually for Andre Silva. I was wondering if we might not get an improved offer before we played Samp, but not to be. Quite glad actually. just want to keep him here, Frank. I don't want him going anywhere. When we're getting 35% of the revenue to spend, we definitely don't want to be selling him. I mean, they're 58 million. Of that, we'd get less than 20. So absolutely no way. Hertha Berlin in for Borini. Let's see what we can get. Starting on 3 monthly instalments coming up to 500. Then the rest of it making it 4.5. Acceptable. Right, let's just do that then. It'd be good to get some money for Borini, even if we're not going to actually really see any of it. If we go into him here, there's some loan offers. Benevento, we were going to let him go to Benevento on loan, but now if we're getting him to Hertha on a transfer, let's just see that happen. Roma's Iturbe has actually completed a move to Sampdoria on loan, just as we're about to play Sampdoria. And who scored Roma's goal in the 1-1 draw in the capital last episode? It was Iturbe. So we're going to have to deal with him again, sadly. And Barreca is capable today, as he was last time. 2 wins and a draw in our previous meetings with Sampdoria. Bonaventura will come in today for Locatelli. And yeah, I suppose he can play as a deep line playmaker. Billy is wanted by PSG, is that right? That is indeed right. Silva's wanted by United and Real Madrid. Murati wanted by Ascoli and Lucchese. Right, but again, it's going to be the exact same philosophy. Donnarumma, Calabria, Bonucci, Romagnoli, Barreca, Bonaventura, Kessie, Biglia, Chiesa, Sani and Silva. Let's just go right into it, no messing about. No rotation for the sake of it. We just want to get right out here, play the game, and hopefully get the 3 points. We should be winning this fairly comfortably. And we'll encourage the side, of course, as we kick off. Ferrari with the ball at the back for Sampdoria. Hattabor picking her up. And Bonaventura with the throw in. Hopefully a nice early chance. Bonaventura long. It's a great throw actually. Andre Silva. Can he find Sani maybe arriving? Hits the byline. Whips it in. Sani arriving. Cushions it down. Ferrari will clear it. Apparently off the line. It did not look off the line to me. But it was out of a dangerous area, I suppose. Stadium sort of half packed out. Not getting a lot of crowds for the old Italian football these days, which is quite accurate. Sometimes you see the Italian football on the telly and there's hardly anybody there, which is a shame. I mean, it's quite sad actually to see Italian football, which used to obviously be a giant of European football. It's quite sad to see how far it's fallen. Calabria apparently has a pulled hamstring, so Darmian is going to come on the right. And it's a really dull opening 25. 8 shots for us, 9 now actually, and only 2 on target. But here's Biglia to whip one in. Hopefully we can get something from this. Bonucci down to Silva. And it's easy for Viviano really. Silva doesn't seem to be coping with the interest in his services very well. He hasn't scored many recently, hasn't played very well either. 13 shots, 5 on target, and we haven't really created anything. Chiesa has a knock now as well. Christ, now Chiesa's properly injured. Okay, not good stuff. Conte can come on for Chiesa. Drop back there and just play as a winger. He did that in another game and actually ended up bagging a couple of goals. So hopefully he can put in a performance today, playing just in front of Darmian. But it is going to be 0-0 half time. Okay, what do we tell them? I'm just going to passionately say keep going and we can still win. They haven't been poor, but I'm definitely going to tell them to get creative. As Kessie plays it to Barreca. Romagnoli and Bonucci. Bonaventura, come on. We've got enough quality in here to open this lot up. How can you hit the target 5 times and only have one of those be a highlight? And even then it wasn't the most exciting of highlights. 15 shots. Biglia's corner now. Let's try and win this one scummy like we did last time. Bonaventura. Kessie takes a touch looking to shoot and it's in. Viviano gets a hand to it. Can't keep her out. There's Frank Kessie. It's a great effort. When he hits it, it stays hit, Frank Kessie. He does pop up with quite a lot of goals for us. Let's praise the guys for that one. Kessie to Bonaventura now. Out for Sané. I have a horrible feeling we're going to lose this and get countered. Sané runs down the left. Stands the ball up. Silva's in there challenging. What a save by the goalkeeper. Or was it the bar? It looked like a save to me. Bonaventura flicks it to Kessie. It's a good challenge on him, and then eventually it will be cleared by Sampdoria. But a really good effort there. And Darmian to Kessie now. Looks like we're turning the screw a bit. Kessie on the left. Sweeps it out to Sané. A really good ball. Sané's ball in. Conte arrives and he's put it off the bar. Right. Now we're just going to tell him to concentrate. Still a 1-0 lead. Bit sketchy. And do we want to bring on? Not really. I mean, I guess we can throw Borini up front. Just because we might as well. Silva's playing poorly. Might as well go with him. Give him a last run out in the shirt before he moves to Hertha. Oh, come on, don't you dare. Prayet whips it in. It's a shot and it's a goal. And all of a sudden we need a goal in the last 4 minutes. They added on time and we've got Borini up front. Bonaventura can go in behind to support him. Conte's going to push up, I guess. Darmian and Barrecha will push up. Bonaventura, advanced playmaker in behind. And we're just going to have to overload. More risks, higher up the park, more direct passing. I don't see us doing it now. That's really poor, falling asleep at a corner in the last minute. Capezi's first goal for Sampdoria. And this, unfortunately, is what happens when you don't score more goals. When you're dominating, 1 goal's never enough. And that's going to be it. Barrecha will throw it in and it'll be full time. Barrecha throws it, header away. Gatto. And it's over. There you go. That's what happens when you don't take your chances. Really poor. Hopefully when the transfer window closes, Silva can get in his heat in the game again because he's been useless recently. Yeah, there you go. When you can't score more than 1 goal, that's what happens to you. We'll see how the rest of the games go, but we've opened the door for Roma to go further ahead and for Juve to catch up. Lazio lose to Udinese actually, so we've actually closed the gap on them to just 2 points, but we could have been level. And this is exactly what happened to us last season. Dodgy games where we should be beating teams, we're dominating and we're failing, we're only coming away with a draw. A couple of 0-0s actually at the end of last season, where if we'd have won just one of them, we would have won the title. Right, come on Kiev, beat Roma. And come on Torino, do something to Juve. Kiev will beat Roma 3-0, nice. Sassuolo beating Bologna. Napoli win 3-0 against Spal, which moves Napoli to second actually. Napoli on 42 are actually 2 points ahead of us now, only 1 behind Roma. We're only the 3 behind Roma, which is a hell of a clawback actually from where we were. Spezia beat Novara as the relegation race heats up as well. Juve host Torino 1-1. Exactly what we needed. Thank you, Torino. Still 3 ahead of Juve. All things considered, not a bad weekend. You can't complain when you fail to win and you actually end up in just as good or better of a position than you were before. But that'll do it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Obviously, we still have things to work out in this team. Too many... Look, that's a win, draw, win, draw, win, draw, win, draw. That's not a... It's not a good record, bouncing back and forward like that. But as I say, I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. Obviously, the Sampdoria losing the late goal like that's a huge disappointment, but kind of seen it coming. We do switch off in games like that where we don't tend to score the second goal. We do tend to get hit later on. I mean, if you look at that, 1-1, 0-0, 1-1, 1-1 are those draws. So, yeah, we do tend to give up a goal, poor goal, even when we're playing well. We did it against Roma as well. We should have beat them in the capital. But you know, that's 3 away games there we've played in a row. We've obviously drawn 2 of them, which is disappointing, but I'm not going to get too down on it. We have moved up. relative to where we were before. You know, you were talking we were 11 points behind the leaders, now we're only 3 behind the leaders, so I'll take it, I guess. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop down below and leave a like. You can obviously follow the series by subscribing to the channel, which I'd be really grateful for. But I just overall want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time when we're going to take on Sassuolo and Spal.